Hello and welcome to 15 Minute Gamer. This is Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and this is the Battle Royale mode that you're paying $60 for this time round. I mean, for $60 you do get multiplayer maps, you do get zombie maps, but this is the one they've been touting the most. So I've played about a couple of hours, maybe an hour or two, I'm unsure. You know what Battle Royale games like, you just kind of get stuck into them and play a lot. But I've played some duos, some squads, or quads as they call it, and some solo. And just had a bit of a play around, seen how I enjoy it, that sort of thing. And I'm just bringing you a bit of honest impressions of what I think. How does it stack up compared to the other Battle Royale games? What I like, what I don't like. So, here we go. So this bit of first footage I'm showing you here is just me in a quad match. The other guy's quite far away. I don't know where the fourth guy went. I think he died and quit. Because when you're playing quads, once you die, you can either spectate what your other people are doing. You know which you would if they're friends. But if you just jumped into a random match like me, you can just die and then jump out again. You don't get any rewards for it or anything like that if you jump out. If you stay, I'm not too sure. I have noticed you don't really level up very quickly in here. Like if you don't get anything, like if you don't kill anyone, just get killed, you just don't get anything. Not even 1 XP. Like even 1 XP just for walking would be amazing. I don't even get any XP. I'm like quarter of a way through rank 1 at the moment, and the highest rank I've seen is a 3. And that's the highest rank I've kind of seen on someone yet, so it doesn't rank you up very easily. So yeah, so you can see here that guy shot me in the back. Typical Battle Royale. What can I say? So we're now gonna have a little it's just me falling down a hill. Sorry, I got distracted there. So when you jump in, you basically you have your solo quads. You can select the modes, select deploy. You don't have to wait for your party to fill up in here. What you can do is just hit deploy, select your mode and jump in. There is different character skins which you unlock. So there's some like classic characters on there. There's some zombie people on there. I don't know how they unlock or where you unlock them, but this is how long it takes. So you click your deploy button. The screen usually goes black for a bit. Then there's a little bit of a loading screen. The loading screen's not that long. It doesn't take too long at all, which is good because I was a bit worried because you know what it's like on these type of games. Sometimes you get out and in straight away. Sometimes it could take ages. And then after it loads in, it drops you into the staging area. Now, the staging area I've never been in for longer than about 30 seconds, I would say. If you're playing solo, there's about 60 odd players. If you're playing duos, about 80 odd. If you're playing quads, there's up to 100. The staging area can be anywhere on the map, so you're not just restricted to one staging area, which I think is what it has over, say, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Because that staging area used to get quite boring. And they're quite big areas as well, so you can just jump around, pick weapons up, have a bit of a bit of a mess around. And you can see how quickly that loaded in, and now we're into the Battle Royale. So you start off with this little sequence with the helicopters, and I quite like this sequence. I think it looks really good. It really adds a lot of energy, and you feel like you're really going into a battlefield. You can bring your map up, and the map's not huge, but that's not a bad thing at all. I'm going to talk more about that later on. I think I'm back into solo here. Yeah, I am. So I'm just kind of deciding where to go. I'm a little look around the map. If you go to the asylum, there's actually real zombies there. There's the zombies from Zombies mode in there, so avoid that. I've not ventured there yet because I'm nowhere near good enough. I think out of my 10, 12 games, I maybe have killed 4 people. But that doesn't make much difference. I'm usually pretty rubbish. So yeah, I picked somewhere to go. I thought this little town thing looked good here. So your wingsuit down, you deploy your parachute and land. It's not that the wingsuit's quite good because you can go literally across the map. So you know if you see a load of people heading one way, you can sort of divert, and you can go pretty quickly down as well if you're above where you want to be. And there's loads of different venues as well to go to. There's like Nuketown, there's the hydroelectric dam, there's these little hamlets around, there's vehicles, so there's little quad bikes, there's trucks, there's cars. So there's quite a lot really. You can see this guy here, I went after him, he jumped through a window and escaped me. I don't know where he went, I could not see him at all. So yeah, he just vanished, I didn't get him. So yeah, the gun choice. This is a little Uzi thing. there's a lot of guns, like a hell of a lot of guns and attachments. So you're talking about, there's little Uzis like this, there's handguns, there's, there's even up to rocket launchers. You get rocket launchers on here. And I think I can't remember if I include the footage, but I do die. There's the usual, like, body armor. There's med packs. Things like body armor and stuff just automatically go on your character when you pick it up. And you can do a quick equip sort of thing. So what you can do, if that thing suits your weapon, i.e. grip or silencer or scope, you just press up on the D-pad. It will then go into a quick menu and let you quick equip. That's hard. Quick equip is really hard to say. Onto your character, which is it's good. And there's little like perks as well. I don't understand the perks. The game doesn't explain them, so I don't know what half the perks are. There's little drone things to collect as well. There's little things that block, say, grenades coming into your room. So it's not just the guns. There's lots of things outside of that as well that can add to the gameplay experience. The zone, as you can see, the zone pretty much when it starts off, it covers most of the map. So the first time you play it, you shouldn't be that far away from the zone, which is good. It's not like PlayerUnknown's Battleground, and we're going to talk zone straight away. Fortnite, kind of in the middle, I would say. But we're going to talk about PlayerUnknown Battleground. That's the one I spent way, way more time on. I wasn't a huge fan of Fortnite, to be fair. But yeah, sometimes when you landed on there, you could be 10, 15 minutes or so, it seemed, away from the zone. And you'd spend 10 minutes running to the zone to then get the edge of it. It decreased for another 10 minutes. This isn't like this. I was outside the zone there. I'm in it there. All I've got to do is get over there. I've been playing too much Forza, so I rammed myself into this wall. You can't go through walls. Little hint for you there. I was like, Forza! No, not Forza. But you can see the vehicle's controlled quite well, and if those two of us, we could add 2 people on this quad bike. So, it could have worked. But I made it cross that bridge somehow, I don't know, because it's the first time I drove a vehicle. But yeah, there's loads and loads and loads of guns, and with the map being smaller and the zones coming in as well, that really adds to it, because you don't feel like you're here for ages. In fact, in 2 hours, I've played about 10 games. In PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, that would have been, 10 games could take any time. Like, some PlayerUnknown Battleground game can last half an hour, 45 minutes if you do well. Spoiler alert, I haven't got past level top 40 on here, like, at all. PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, because I was always so long walking everywhere, I used to get in the top 10 quite often, to be fair. This, you will generally land quite close to someone. Generally, it's going to be someone nearish your area, especially got some of the popular ones. But as you can see there, I died, got eliminated. You then get a few stat screens that show you your kills, your XP, as you would expect. There's nothing. And you can see it doesn't take too long to X out. There we go. You look at these 2 screens and you're straight back into playing. So this is my 2nd or 3rd attempt. I got a gun straight off, which was good. And, in these sort of places, I've got the quick menu up there. There's nothing in there, so you press it about. It puts like a little thing across your screen. You can see a bit more picking up on this bit. You just hold the square button and it picks the stuff up. So yeah, the guns. The gunplay is pretty good. It feels nice and tight. The hitboxes are good. The punch, you feel like you're shooting as well. However, I do get a little bit confused if it's single fire, auto fire, or like burst fire. I was playing a multiplayer game earlier and I had someone in my sights and just went bang, bang, and stopped. And I was like, oh my god. And then by the time he'd done that, he had time to hit me back. So you can see this guy here, he's got a rocket launcher. What I should have done here was run away. What I didn't do was run away. So I got blasted in the face, but that's my own fault. I should have run away. But again, I wasn't playing it that long, so I didn't mind dying. Usually on PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds and Fortnite, because I'm playing it for 20, 30 minutes and not seeing anyone. Then when I get shot in the back, I'm usually quite annoyed by it, so I'm like, ugh. But yeah, you can see here, same. I think it might be the same area. It's a different game, but unless if the areas look pretty similar. But I decided to go and close the doors and be a bit more tactical on this one. So I was like, yeah, last time I was just running around aimlessly. This time I'm going to keep to my sort of thing. And someone took a few shots there, so I decided to get a little bit more defensive. That's where my player unknown Fortnite sort of thing going into play there. I'm like, no, I'm going to prone down. So loads and loads of guns, loads of attachments, a decent sized map. The sound design is really good. You can hear really where it's coming from. It's nice and boomy and loud as well. Like gunfire isn't just like pop, 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 pop. In the background, like boom, boom. You're like, whoa, where's that come from? You know if it's getting close to you or not. And I like that about the game as well. Because I think it's important to have a punchy sound as well. A little bit later in this, so you can see these guys fight us. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to pick up the spoils of that and just shoot him in the face. Look at that, he's down. I go out to get their bags because when you drop your like drop packs like you do on all the rest of them. So I go and get them and then get shot. So I think I lose about 40-50% health there. And a little bit later on, I sort of come into this building. I'm hiding again, but I kind of decided, you know what, I've had enough of hiding. But you can see there's bullets flying everywhere. And it's quite exciting because you can jump through the windows quite easily and stuff. And I take up a defensive position for a little bit. And then I kind of watch this hill above me. And there's a guy on it. So you can see me tracking the guy there. I'm just making the screen a bit bigger so I can see. But I don't think I have a good enough gun to get him. And I don't really want him to know I'm here. But then another guy. Bear in mind this is solo. So these guys aren't working. You see, there's another guy blasts them from behind there. Now I'm like, oh, well, you're my new target. So I go and capture a hit. Like, I'm like, right, I'll follow you. Then another guy gets shot. Then there's another guy. It's just crazy. And that's how you do first aid, so you can just hold down. So yeah, keep an eye on him to see where he's going. Where is he? I lost him. But I was a bit paranoid about someone coming from that side as well. I just wish I had a bit more of a powerful gun here because I could have taken him out. But you can see the zones closing in behind him. So I know he has to come down here. So really what I should have done is maybe took up the position in the house in front and then he would have been closer. But I was a little bit worried about moving, closer out. I was like, oh, I'm going to stay away. But yeah, so you got gadgets, you got the guns, you got everything. So what do I mean, in the basics of it, just while you're watching some gameplay here, is what is it up to scratch? I don't think there should be charged. I think there should have been a standalone product. I think it's really sad that they ditched single player to put a battle royale mode in the game. So I was a little bit skeptical. Like, I was a bit unsure if I was happy. So there's another person there. So I decided to take some shots. He escapes. He bunny hops out the way. I always forget to do that. And that's what I hate about Fortnite. He just bunny hopped everywhere. Yeah, and then I make an absolute rookie error here. Didn't keep an eye out. There he is, and kills me. Rookie mistake, wasn't it? Just absolute rookie mistake there. But you can watch the game when you're done. You can see kill cams and stuff like that. So I hope this is giving you just an idea. It's just what I think. But I think when we're talking about, I think the graphics are really nice. I did have one game crash. This is a squad match here of 4 people. This is just for the rest of the video because I even talk on my mic on this one. I never go on mic. So yeah, you seem nice now. So yeah, I think the graphics are lovely. There's a bit of a cartoony feel to them. They don't feel as cartoony as Fortnite, but don't feel as serious as PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. There is some clipping issues. I've had a game crash where the server just kicked everyone out. But apart from that, I haven't noticed too many issues, and it's a well polished game. To be fair, I mean, I'd expect that from them, but like a lot of battle royale games I've played, they're kind of a little bit ropey at the beginning. This is just pick up and play, and it's all put together well. The servers on the whole seem to work pretty well. They're quick. But yeah, you see, it's a bit more of the cartoony style graphics, not totally realistic feeling. The guns feel quite big and a little bit cartoony. But, everyone's set out right. And these key areas like the station, the dam, are all done really well. There's cover, there's plenty of weapons lying around, there's things to pick up. And he has a sniper scope and some body armor as well. But I've already got body armor, so I'm not too interested in that. The foliage hides you well, so if you take cover behind a bush, you're going to be seen behind that bush. It's not like, say, like it doesn't disappear or not be on someone else's machine. It's there, and you can hide behind it. So I really like that. So in summing up, because I know I'm just rambling, but just because I just want to talk about the game, you can just watch some footage while I just blab on about it. There's not much I've not seen that I don't like about it. I'm quite enjoying it so far. My PlayStation controller is just charging at the moment. Once that's charged, I'll go back on. I'm going to try the multiplayer and stuff as well. See how they've improved that. Because I didn't pick up the last Call of Duty. Well, I did. I didn't play it very much. I wasn't a fan. I thought it was pretty bad. Like dropping loot crates and stuff so people could see what you were getting. It's just not how Call of Duty should be. I hope this is gone on this multiplayer. I don't know yet. So I'm just going to leave this video. Going to just leave this playing out. And you can just listen to the sounds and the volume and stuff like that and see what you think. And I will catch you all later. Goodbye.
Let's get together. Oh, hold on. I need my swordfish back. Hold on. Don't take that, please, mate. Please don't take that gun.
Supply drop inbound.
No.
Don't worry, I won't touch that gun.
No, you're a lad. Thank you. Got enemies around us.
Have we? I don't know.
Have we got enemies around
I
us?
haven't seen anyone. And I've got a sniper scope and can't see a thing.
Alright, no worries. Nice. All we need now is better body armor.
Yeah, I've only got level 1.
Yeah, it's better than none, I suppose.
There's a level 1 again in here if you haven't got one.
Nah, that's alright, I got one. Do you know what? This is the first Call of Duty I've actually enjoyed using every single weapon.
I don't usually survive long enough to use any weapons, so...
Fair enough, that's very honest of me.
Usually I'm just dead. So, no, it's been... I'll get to play with them eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Is it just us three? Alright, we need to play a bit tighter. That storm's going to push people into us, so just keep your eyes peeled. There is a muzzle brake here if you want it.
Oh, that sounds close.
Yeah, it does. Behind us, in the train station. What's that GK5 Escort?
I think I can hear a quad moving.
It's a truck.
Oh, there's a guy just in the train carriages.
Are you down?
Yeah, I'm out as well.
You're out.
I didn't realise that gun was only a free shotgun. So I was trying to shoot him.
Sorry,
And
mate.
I will watch you guys for 2 seconds.
I can hear him.
Yeah,
Can't see
he
him.
was literally there. There he is.
Gonna readjust my position. Got him.
Good kill.
One down. One down. Bit of a naughty position, this, isn't it?
Yeah, because everyone will be pushing from the east into you.
What's that? 9 back.
Good kill.
Another one down. Another one down.